Again, this vehicle has over 100,000 miles on it, and the dealer is asking $300 or $3,000 less than when it was brand new. Folks, some used car dealers are
Yeah.
out here asking insane prices right now, and we need to bring awareness to this. There is a 2019 Honda CRV for sale with over 100,000 miles on it at a local car dealership. $23,999 is the asking price for this dealer. Dad, on caredge.com,
Yes.
I got the free window sticker so I could see what this vehicle's original MSRP was. $26,970. Again, this vehicle has over 100,000 miles on it, and the dealer is asking $300 or $3,000 less than when it was brand new. And Dad,
Yes.
we went a step further and we also went to Carvana and to Carfax. 12.2 was the offer from Carvana to purchase this vehicle, and CarMax was 13,000 if we owned it. Dad, this is ridiculous, man. What's going on in the used car market right now? How much some of these dealers are asking for these used cars?
Well, as I always say, you can't get what you don't ask for. I would also think that at $23,999 for a 6-year-old Honda CRV LX 4-wheel drive with 100,000+ miles on it, you're probably not getting a lot of clicks, and you're probably not getting a lot of inquiries. So yeah, it is ridiculous. I mean, even Hondas over the course of 6 years will depreciate more than $3,000. They just will. Okay.
Yeah, like 10% depreciation over 6 years at 100,000 miles is asinine, absolutely crazy. And then a great way to sanity check the price that you should pay for a used car is to pretend like you own it and sell it to these other companies. It's just a data point. And for what it's worth, I think our target price range here,
Yeah.
it's looking at all the market conditions, and I feel somewhat validated seeing Igor here saying the CRV should not be retailed for more than 17.9. Like, the target price range is a great data point. But you can just go try and pretend to sell this to Carvana and CarMax and others.
Well, even at Carvana's inflated profit levels per vehicle sold of $6,500. Oh, well, that would mean it would, if they bought it for 12.2, they would be selling it for 18.7. That's $5,000, $5,200 less than what this dealer's. I mean, my suspicion, strictly a suspicion, having spent 43 years in the business, that this dealer is just hoping for that deaf, dumb, and blind kid to walk into the store and say, I need a CRV. I want my payment to be X. I don't care how many miles it has on it. If you can get me done, I will buy it. That's who they're looking for. Okay. Now, I don't know if Tommy still exists today, that deaf, dumb, and blind kid who played a mean pinball, but that's not a legitimate number for that car. It's just not.
I see some comments here in the chat that asking, well, maybe that's the only one in the area. Here you go, guys. We've got the buyer's guide back on caredge.com, and I actually pulled it up here, and you can see, no, this is not the only one available. It's actually ranked 79th out of 81 in this particular area, and you can see all these other options that are significantly better priced. So, no, I mean, dealers are out there looking for someone to just take a deal, and that's not what you should do. You definitely don't roll over in this situation and do that. And then, of course, the cost of ownership on top of it, because it's already depreciated, it's going to depreciate more. Like, use the free buyer's guide to help you make a smart decision when you purchase one of these vehicles. Because, yeah, man, when I saw this, I thought, okay, really, you've got to be kidding me. 6 years and $3,000 in depreciation? Come on, get out.
I don't care if it's the last one in the world. Okay, doesn't matter. It's not worth 24 grand. Nobody should be paying $7,000 more than what its real retail value might be. Okay, we know that Carvana and CarMax typically pay more for pre-owned cars than just about anybody. So if the highest number from them is 13 grand, wholesale wise, I'm thinking that's an $11,000 vehicle. 11.5, $12,000 if I really had to push myself in order to make a deal. But I'm not sitting there thinking to myself, well, if I go to 12, I can probably sell it. I can probably double it and sell it for 24.
Insanity.
Absolute insanity. And what would be even more insane is if somebody bought the damn thing. I can't.
Especially when the average interest rate on a used car loan right now is over 14%.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine that?
And at 24 grand, whoever's looking to buy that with 100,000 miles on it is probably saying, can you get me 72-month financing?
Yeah, let's look at this actually really quickly. So I'm back on the page here. I'm going to scroll all the way down. All right, so let's see. So the out the door price, once you factor in the doc fee, your sales tax, your title fee, and registration, if you paid the target price, folks, target price. So we're not saying you're paying, the dealer's asking price. You're paying the target price. Let's change this though to reflect the dealer's asking price, which is about $3,000 more. Right? No.
The
dealer's asking price is $6,000. Yeah, the dealer's asking price is $6,500 more. Holy.
Yeah, it's $23,999. So that's not the out the door. Go back up.
No. There it is. That the actual price would then be $6,000 more.
Well, no, because the tax is going to be more. Go back up and change the selling price to $23,999. You can't change
it in the out the door price, but I think we intend on making it so that you can change it there. We used to be able to.
So it's close enough, as I like to say. What we're about to show you is close enough for government work.
There you go. So 26.5.
Yes.
We're going to put no cash down because why would we? We're going to do this for 72 months, and we're going to get financed at the average interest rate, which is 14%.
Yes.
Do you want to guess what the payment is?
$550 a month.
$412.
Okay.
$412, not so bad, folks. So that's what they're looking for. That's what they're looking for. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for a customer to come in and say, I need my monthly payment to be under $450 a month. This CRV is interesting to me. Can you get me done? And that's what they do. They're going to get you done at 14% on 72 months. You're not going to negotiate the price.
Yeah, that's who they're
looking for.
And
that is spring selling season in a nutshell. I see some comments in the chat. Spring selling season. Get crazy stupid around this time. Absolutely. And it's like a public service announcement. If you're going to go buy a used car right now, more power to you if you're going to. Don't walk in there and say, I need to be under $450 a month.
Well, and the reality is that person is, I hate to say this, but that person more than likely is going to be a subprime candidate. So it's going to be a 21% interest rate or 22% interest rate. The likelihood of them going bad is much greater. You're talking about a 6-year-old car with 100,000 miles on it, and during the 6 years that they're hoping to own it, that there's a rather strong likelihood that there's going to be a major repair that is needed that they won't have the money for. So this is a situation where a dealer is looking to make a killing. Okay, they are looking to be able to book a room in the Maldives for a week and a half, okay, based on the commission that they're going to make on this car. And then this customer is going to run into financial difficulty down the road, get the vehicle repossessed, get screwed, find it even more difficult to be able to buy their next vehicle. So you've made a hefty profit, and you've killed this customer from ever being a customer of your dealership again. Tell me how that makes sense. I get it for, it was a big profit today, but you've lost this guy as a potential customer down the road. And once he or she realizes how screwed they are, how many people do you think they're going to tell? Don't go to so and so. Look what they did to me. It is so short-sighted of dealerships to operate in that manner.
Dad, I got to come back. What was your guess again on the payment for this originally? It was $550, wasn't it?
$550, yeah.
I must have had a typo in here. Apologies, because I just checked. Leon, I saw him in the chat. He said, hey, it was $546 a month. Wow, you are so spot on. What did I do wrong there, gang? What did I do wrong there? Because I thought I had everything in there. But anyway, I must have messed something up.